The reason why I've always wanted to own a mini Maestros franchise was there was something that I always had inside me from day one when I started to learn music. It was my father who actually taught me music. He would sit me on his knee and do lap plays and sing to me, and I remember that. I also saw there was a real vacuum in early learning music programs in the community, and so to be a part of that I thought would be so wonderful, and that's the main reason why I wanted to take on the franchise. My concerns about the business was, did it have a good business model? Was I going to get support for running the business? I got those concerns relieved. There's an incredible staff, head office is amazing. I also spoke to quite a few franchisees who gave me some advice, and I could see that it was also a viable business plan to pursue. There's lots of savvy mums around here in this area who are wanting a good music program, and I put that two and two together. So those concerns were relieved. I've never owned a business before, so I was a real novice when I first started, and I thought if you have passion and you've got a vision, which I had from early days, the thing that drove me forward, and I had to be vulnerable to ask questions too, so you're not going to learn anything unless you ask questions. So it's been an amazing experience. So you don't have to have experience to own your own franchise business. You can actually do this as long as you know that you've got a good business plan, as we spoke about before, and that's exactly what I have had from day one, the support I need. How many hours do I work a week for my business? Well, there is the 39 weeks of the school year that we do work. That's the teaching time. There is morning teaching, and then the afternoon I do administration. There is the ongoing enrolments that come all the time. You need to keep at that all the time. But all in all, I would say in a week, I'd be doing at least about 30 to 35 hours a week in teaching and administration. The income that I have been getting has been quite astonishing, actually. I wasn't expecting that. And there was a previous franchisee who had been well respected. She'd been here for 5 years and she built up quite a clientele, and there's always that situation where you come in and you're brand new, and carers do become, and children do become attached to their teachers. So there's that point of change that I had to face, but I had a goal. I made sure that this is the goal that I wanted to achieve, and surprisingly enough I went beyond that, and it was just a lovely gift actually. I really was surprised. It was just a surprise to get that. The most challenging part about this job is, I guess it sounds really strange what I'm about to say, but I actually build such a relationship with these children that when they leave, it hits me. It hits my heart, because I could have a child that's been with me for nearly 4 years and then they move on. So that's one challenge. There's also the fact that I am a lone ranger. You're doing everything. You're teaching, you're the administrator, so you really do need to be kind to yourself and pace yourself. And preparation is vital, making sure that you warm up your voice, make sure I prepare the kit the night before. The admin is so important that you don't necessarily leave it for 2 or 3 days on end, as it will catch up. So it's just a discipline, really. The thing that gives me fundamentally joy is the love that we actually connect with the children, and they almost become a part of your family. They actually do become a part of your family. You get to know the mums and the children, and you watch them develop before your very eyes, and that is quite emotional. I actually get quite emotional about it because you're a part of that person's, not just their musical education, but them as a person growing. They build trust, we build incredible listening skills, which is vital for relationships. And then there's the thought that you're actually delivering a really quality music program that's been put together by music educators who've gone ahead of us, who know how children learn. And so I have confidence in class to share that with the children. And you see the response. The carers are happy, the children are happy, and it's just so rewarding, so rewarding. One of the most beautiful moments I've had as a mini Maestros teacher was when a mother and her son came into class, and I've come from a background, as I've mentioned, where music was alive and we'd play and sing and dance, and it was always song in the house. And I remember Dad picking me up, dancing me and swiveling me around the room. It was just incredible. I've got pictures and memories of that. Like this mother that came in with her son, it was quite interesting. One of the things we do in Mini Maestros classes is we always encourage the carers to get involved. So we actually almost, especially under the age of 2, train the carers to go home and repeat these activities to build relationships, to build knowledge in music and all that. This mother found it really difficult to do that with her son, and she'd come along every week and she started to notice his son was moving to the music and responding, and she'd start to giggle a lot in class, and I thought, what's happening here? She's just giggling like a child. And one day she came up to me and she said, I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand. I said, I just thought I'd let her speak. And then she said something that absolutely rocked my world. She said, my parents never played with me when I was a child. We didn't have music in the home either. Now there's 2 things she mentioned. They didn't play and they didn't have music. She said they loved me in their way. And she said, I don't know what to do with him. I don't know what to do. And I said, you're just enjoying him. I said, that's a good start. And I just walked away and I thought, wow. Well, I take that for granted, that everybody does that. So we've worked with her to the point that at the end of the year, she came up to me in tears and said, I've had such a wonderful time this year, Aunt. I'm going to miss you, because I had to actually move on. And I thought, wow, how amazing is that? One person got something out of it, and his son is he's so musical. He's actually so musical. I often laugh in class. We just have a game with the carers and I'll say, do you know, I actually get paid to do this. I actually get paid to have fun every day with you guys and make memories. So it's incredible to watch a child just sit there and observe and take it all in, and then they've got it. They've got it when they start to get up and just describe what's going on in the music, or they're just having this extreme joy that you cannot bottle. They just want to splash out and just share it with the world and everyone around them. So it is this incredible energy that gets me up every morning and want to meet these new families that come and build those relationships with the older families. I've got cultures from all over the world, and we come into one room and there's unity. And when you think about that, when you really think about the power of music in the community where we're all getting along, and the children are the leaders, that is something I think, and I'll be sitting in my rocking chair and I'll read all my cards that have been sent to me through the years, and I'll just be rocking there, thankful for that incredible experience I've had. I know that Jenny Fogerty was really foundational in starting up the Mini Maestros program, and I just want to honour her because I really do believe that her spirit is with us. She used to embrace the children and was very inclusive, and I guess even I didn't get to know her, but I guess just the very presence, her presence is here. She was a mum and a music educator, and I just feel such a privilege in being the next generation that's passing that on. And one of the things that is a real vision for me is to actually expand the business and employ another teacher to pass that on to the next when I move on. So it's just a gift.